So tonight is opening night of the NHL season, and there's a couple notable players who made the roster for their respective teams this year that I think is worth discussing. Start off with one that's not really surprising. Matthew Schaefer has made the New York Islanders roster. I mean, me personally, I didn't know if throwing him into the NHL was the best move considering the fact that he played 17 games last year. I'm not denying there's talent there, but maybe you could have just sent him over to the OHL. But if he's ready, he's ready. That's fine. I saw him in a preseason game. He looked great, so he's ready. The second overall pick, Michael Misa, made the San Jose Sharks. Now, if you guys forgot, there were framework in place of him going to Boston University. Well, he signed that ELC, and that pretty much guaranteed that he was going to go to San Jose this year. Jet Luchenko did it again. He made the opening night roster last year in the Flyers camp, and he now made the opening night roster in this year's Flyers camp. I don't know if that shows how good Jet Luchenko is or just how bad the Flyers are. Also, shout out Nikita Grabankin, who was acquired in the Scott Laughton trade. He also made the Flyers opening night lineup. Ben Kindle, who was a draft pick in this past year's draft, also made the Pittsburgh Penguins roster. He had a solid draft year, but I didn't expect for him to come into the NHL right away. But I guess with Pittsburgh's roster being so weak, he got in there. And also, Harrison Brunick did as well. Brady Martin made the Nashville Predators. Brady Martin made the Nashville Predators. I was not expecting for Martin to play games this year, but because of Nashville being just so weak down the middle, Brady Martin made it. Braden Coots, a very underrated, under-the-radar guy. He really did well in the preseason for Vancouver, and he made that roster as a result. That's somebody that I'm really looking forward to watching here, and I will be tuning into some Canucks games because I was very high on this guy at the draft. But those are some of the notable guys who made their team's rosters, at least for opening night. I do want to say this, the majority of these guys are coming from the OHL, so there is a possibility where they could get sent back to the OHL after 8 games, but if they pass those 8 games, they will stay with the team for the remainder of the year. And there's also a chance for, I think, some of these two, they can get sent down to the AHL, but I think it might be only for one of them.